Hi guys, have you ever wanted to plant sweet potatoes but you didn't think you had the space for it? Today we're going to plant some up in containers. We're using bush style sweet potatoes. Got these vines from Urban Farmer. They are the Puerto Rico style. Bush style include Puerto Rico, Vardaman, and Jewel. So we're going to try to put these in grow bags and see what happens. I'd like to welcome you to my backyard Kentucky homestead. My name is Kim, and let's get started. So when I got the potato slips, I did get 25 of these. I've got 6 of them left. The others ones have been rehomed with other people who wanted to try to grow them. They've been soaking in water for actually a couple of days, unfortunately. But they are rehydrated, so they look really good. So they will be great to put into the grow bags. Sweet potatoes are actually a member of the morning glory family. They are not an actual potato. So where normal potatoes, you would plant the part of the tuber or the whole tuber. With these, you need to have slips first. I did try to grow some. It didn't work out very well, but I did not have the bush style, and that's what I really, really wanted. So I got the Puerto Rico style. So this is just a regular potting soil. We do need soil that is well draining. They also like to have a little bit of a lower acidity level, so between 6 and 6.5. So we're going to add some soil acidifier like we would with regular potatoes. Okay. And then also, which is kind of, put my tag there, my pen so I don't lose it. As with most everything that I'm planting, onions and garlic would be the only difference because they need a lot of nitrogen. We want to give the plants some nitrogen, but we really want to focus in on the phosphorus and the potassium. So we're going to use the Holly Tone, which I find is really, really good. It has a little bit of soil acidifier in it as well, but most garden vegetables actually want to have that little bit lower acidity, lower than 7. And it also has a higher phosphorus and potassium number. So we're going to go ahead and put some of this in. Now the potting soil that I'm using is Miracle Grow, so it already has some fertilizer in it. And what I'm adding to it is long term. It's going to take about 30 days for this to break down and actually become bioavailable. So there's no worry in over fertilizing. And we're going to go ahead and add some bone meal, which is a 217, so 2% nitrogen, 17% phosphorus. And this will help the bone meal, the phosphorus part of that number, helps with the tuber development as well as root development. Go ahead and mix that in. I'm not going to add worm castings because that had a little bit of nitrogen in it, as does the other, and the Miracle Grower already has that in it as well. And with regard to adding the natural or the organic amendments, it's really hard to over-fertilize anything just because, one, it's very slow release and it's just not that strong. So this is a potato slip. And so we have the roots, and what we want to do is go ahead and plant it up to a point. If you see right here, it actually has a little root developing already. So it will create roots along that. And what I'm going to do is 3 per bag. So you need about 12 inches in between each one. So we're just going to do 3, dig down, tuck it in, push it down just a little bit to give it some firm, just to firm it up a little bit. And then we're going to do the same thing with this one. So this will have tubers that can grow out all the way up here. So we're going to plant it to that point. Just evenly space them. Firm it up. And then this one. So it's really, really, really easy. According to what I read online, the Puerto Rico should develop about 6 to 7 tubers per plant. So with 6 plants, we should have about 18 or so tubers here. This one's a really long one, so I'm going to need to plant it really, really deep so that we have all of that under the soil. And you could also lay it down a little bit. Yep, that'll work. So what we want to do now is go ahead and water these in, and then we're going to mulch. And we wanted for the first week, keep them fairly well moistened. And then after that, we can water about once a week or so. And since we're actually working in between a rainstorm, I'm going to go ahead and leave these go right now. And then I'll probably mulch them in tomorrow, but I'm going to count on the rain to really get them in, soaked in. We'll use this water here. Go ahead and give them some water. And then the rainstorm that's on its way should take care of the rest. And then we'll go ahead and make a tag for them. So Porto Rico, Portorico, sweet potatoes. I've never tried this rice. I'm really excited to give it a try and see how it goes. So once again, I got these from Urban Farmer, which is ufseeds.com, and it was about $25 delivered for 25 slips. So it was a really good deal, much better than what I could find elsewhere. One of the things that I found with sweet potato slips is really hard just to get a couple of them. So I was able to share with some friends, so they get their own sweet potatoes too. So really exciting. I've got a lot of other garden stuff going on. As you can see, I've got a ton of potatoes growing, as well as everything. It's all going crazy right now. So really, really happy. So stay tuned for a lot more garden videos. They'll be coming up very soon. Planting a salsa garden in a container, as well as a garden tour. So until the next time, I wish you happy gardening. Have a great day, and bye.